Okay, ji. Question number 9 is solve each of the following equations. So here different equations are given. You just need to solve it. You know that whenever you solve the equation, you solve it for the variable which is given in the question. So in part A, you can see that it's k to k plus 5 is equal to 3. So in this part, you will solve the equation for k. It means that you will make k as subject. So let's start it. Question number 9. Okay, ji. Question number 9, A part is k 2k plus 5 is equal to 3. So students, as you can see that this k is multiplying with this bracket. So I will multiply this k with this bracket. Okay, ji, k to k, when you multiply k with k, you know that whenever you multiply two variables, their powers will add. So when you multiply k with k, their powers will add. One power, so it will become k square. And here the coefficient is 1, here the coefficient is 2, so here the coefficient is 1. So first multiply the coefficients. 2 1s are 2. Sorry. Now multiply the variables. K with k is k square, as I have told you. And now you'll multiply k with 5. So k 5s are 5k is equal to 3. Students, we can make it a quadratic equation, and you know that we can solve the quadratic equation with the help of factorization. So this 3 is adding over here, friend. It will come to this side, it will be subtracted. So your equation would be 2k square plus 5k. This 3 is adding over here, it will come to this side, it will be subtracted. Minus 3 is equal to 0. So students, now whenever you factorize the equation, quadratic equation, the very first step is you have to multiply first and the last term, or coefficients first and the last term, this 2 and this 3. 2 3s are 6. And the midterm is 5. Now you have to choose two factors that when you will multiply them, you will get 6, and when you will add or subtract, you will get 5. So those two factors are 6 and 1. When you will multiply 6 with 1, you will get 6. And when you will subtract 1 from 6, you will get 5. So it means that you will write down the first and the last term as they are. And in place of the midterm, you will write down these two factors. So write down 2k square as it is. So remember that whenever you write down the factors, you have to follow the rules. The first rule is this sign you have to write down first. And first you have to write down the bigger factor. So the factors are 6 and 1. So first you will write down 6. Okay, now you write down the smaller factor. But students, remember that you have to choose the other sign. If this is plus, what should be the other sign so that you can get 5? Okay, what should be the other sign with 1 so that you can get 5? So when you will subtract 1 from 6, then you will get 5. So the other sign should be minus, because plus minus is minus. I will just write down k and the coefficient is 1. Okay. Now write down minus 3 as it is. Okay, you can write down 1 if you want to, but there is no need. When the variable is given, a single variable means it has coefficient 1. Okay, students, now as you can see that we can take common. Okay, what you can take common from the first two terms, as you can see that 2 and 6 both numbers are divisible by 2. So you can take 2 common. And k square and k. So k is also present in this both terms, so you can also take k common. So what's left inside it? This is k square and this is 2. You have taken 2 common, and this is k square. 1 k you have taken common, so 1 k is left. And which time 2 is 6, it's 3 times, so you write down 3, and k you have taken common. Now what can you take? As you can see that minus sign is with these both numbers. From these two terms you can take minus 1 common. And you know that whenever you take minus sign common, sign inside the bracket will be changed. So you write down this k as it is, and this minus sign will become plus. 1 k's are k and 1 3's are 3. And minus sign will become plus because you have also taken minus sign common. Understood? Now what's common from this term and this term? As you can see that k plus 3 is present in this both terms, so you can take k plus 3 common. Now what's left inside? Here 2k is left and here 1 is left, is equal to 0. So students, you have to find out the value of k. So it means that both brackets are equal to 0. So make them equal to 0 and find out the value of k. So k plus 3 is equal to 0. And 2k minus 1 is equal to 0. So from here, k plus 3, 3 is adding over here, but it will go to that side. It will be subtracted from 0 and it will become k is equal to minus 3. And from here, this 1 is subtracting over here. It will go to that side. It will be added in 0 and it will become 2k is equal to 1. And 2 is multiplying with k, and it will go to that side. It will be divided with 1. So it will become like k is equal to 1 over 2. So students, your answers are k is equal to minus 3 and 1 by 2. So this is your answer. I hope that part is clear to you. Now let's move forward to part B. Okay, now let's move forward to part B. Part B is 2m m minus 5 and is equal to 5m minus 18. So now you can see that this is the equation, but first you have to arrange it. First you have to make it a quadratic equation so that you can solve it through factorization. So first you need to solve it. You have to arrange it into the quadratic equation. So how would you solve it? As you can see that 2m is multiplying with this bracket. So for the very first step is multiply it with the bracket. So 2m's are 2m square. And when you multiply 2m with 5, 5 2's are 10 minus 10m. You will get minus 10m, okay? So just remember that whenever you do the multiplication, you have to multiply the sign. So plus minus is minus. Then you have to multiply the numbers. 2 5's are 10. And then you have to multiply the variable. So the variable is m. You just have to follow this sequence that first you have to multiply the sign. And then you have to multiply the numbers. And then you have to multiply the variables. It's a single variable. There's no variable over here. So m1, m2 will just write down m. Okay. So now write in 5m minus 18 as it is. Now as you have to make it a quadratic equation, so move these two terms to the left hand side. It's right hand side now. So you move it, these two terms to the right hand side so that you can have 0 on this side. Okay. So 2m square minus 10m. This 5 is adding over here, but it will come to this side. It will be subtracted. And this 18 is subtracting over here. If we come to this side, it will be added. Is equal to 0. Now write in 2m square as it is. Now students, you have to solve the like terms together. As you can see that there is only m square 1. So you will just write on this term like this. Okay. But there are two m's. These are two terms of m. So these are the like terms m and m. So you will solve it together. Minus minus is plus. Okay. So you write in the sign of the bigger number, which is minus. But you will do the operation of addition. Minus minus is plus, so it means that you will add 10 and 5 is 15m. Write down the last term as it is. Now you can see that this is quadratic equation. It is in this form, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now you can solve the quadratic equation with the help of factorization. So let's do it with the help of factorization. Multiply 2 and 18. When you multiply 2 and 18, you will get 36 because 18 2's are 36. Write on the midterm, which is 15. Now you have to choose two factors that when you multiply them, you will get 36, and when you will add or subtract, you will get 15. So those two terms are 12 and 3, because when you will multiply 12 with 3, 12 3s are 36. And when you will add 3 in 12, you will get 15. Okay, so it means that in place of the midterm, you have to divide midterm to two other factors, which are 12 and 3. Write on the first and the last term as it is. In place of the midterm, you write on these two factors. So write on 2m square as it is. Now, when you write down the factors, remember two rules. That first you have to put this sign, which is minus, and the other rule is first you have to write down the bigger factor, which is 12. Write down the this variable with these both midterms, with these both factors. You write down m. Now you have to choose the other sign. That what should be the other sign so that you can get 15. As you can see that this is 12, so when you will add, this is minus sign, okay? So minus minus is plus now, so it means that the other sign should be minus, okay? Minus minus is plus. So when you will add 3 and 12, then you will get 15. So you need minus sign over here because minus minus is plus. You will do the operation of addition. Write on the last term as it is. Now what's common these two terms? As you can see that m is present in this both term, so you can take m common, and 2 and 12 both are divisible by 2, so you can take 2 common. So 1m is left over here. You have taken 2m square now. This is 2m square now, so you have taken 2m common. So 1m is left over here. And 2 6 are 12. You have taken m common, so you will not write it. Now 3 and 18, both terms, okay. What you can take common from the last two terms, as you can see that 3 and 18, both numbers are divisible by 3. So you will take minus 3 common, okay. So m, you write down 3 ones are 3. And this plus sign will become minus sign because you have taken minus sign common. So minus. Which time 3 is 18? It's 6 times. So you write down 3 6 are 18 and they are equal to 0. Now from this whole term and from this whole term you can see that m minus 6 is common. So you can take m minus 6 common like this. What's left here is 2m is left. And what's left here is minus 3 is left. And they are both equal to 0. Now these both terms are equal to 0, so we'll make them equal to 0 so that we can find out the value of m. So m minus 6 is equal to 0 and 2m minus 3 is also equal to 0. Now this 6 is subtracting over here, it will go to that side, it will be added 0 and it will become plus 6. And this 3 subtracting over here, it will go to that side, it will be added in 0, it will become 3. We just need to find out the value of m. So 2 is multiplying with them, we'll move this m to that side and it will be divided with 3 and it will become 3 by 2. And when you will divide it, you have to write down the answer mixed number. So when you will divide it, what you will get? 2 ones are 2 and 1 will be the remainder and the divisor is 2. Okay. So 1 whole 1 over 2. So your answer is 1 whole 1 over 2 and 6. This is your answer and this is your answer. I hope that part is clear to you. Okay, so I hope that today's concept is clear to you. Do the practice of these sums because when you do the practice, then this concept will be more clear to you. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much and Allah Hafiz.